So we're out here. First of all, I'm Barbara,
I'm Gary,
and we're the Williams.
husband and wife.
And we're sitting out here on the
Patio.
porch. Yeah, patio, porch, balcony. And we're just sitting out here just thinking and thought we'd come on and do a little chat. And um, Gary and I, we have a real good relationship. We really do. I really love this dude. I I'd pick him all over again uh, if I had that choice and that opportunity to do so. I'd do it all over again. But having said that, it just makes me wonder and ask the question. Sometimes people are like they look for maybe the perfect partner or the partner more so rather than the partner that's perfect for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what makes our relationship, I mean, just great, because we're great for each other. You couldn't put me with nobody else. you know, you could. I don't want to say you wouldn't be able to handle or deal with it, or I wouldn't put up with it. But the way our relationship is, we are so compatible. He gets to be him, and I get to be me. Not that I let him be him or that he lets me be me, but that's how the relationship has worked out for us, and that's been real good. So having said that, the question comes that when it comes to being an individual, how do you be okay with you and who you are while in a relationship with someone else? Because, he has to be him and I have to be me. If not, that's why we have so many irreconcilable differences in relationships. So I think that's something that helps us stay together, because we keep growing and evolving into who we are to be over time. By the way, you can probably hear it, but it's raining. I love
Stormy.
it. Yeah, storming. I love it. This is my weather, my climate. It's raining. All I need is just a little thunder, a little lightning. Oh, and that'd be icing on the cake. Oh, but it's nice.
But I'm just the opposite. Give me the sun. The S-O-N, the S-U-N, all both of them. I love my heat. I love heat. I love being outside in the brightness. So I'm enjoying her day. I'm outside just watching the rain. But speaking of finding the perfect match for yourself, you don't know that you found that exactly. That match is in the making. All you know is that you see somebody that you may be physically attracted to, mentally attracted to, spiritually attracted to. Well, those attractions are going to be tested, but you have to think about why you really was attracted to this person from the get-go. And as those attractions sometimes shift and move around on you, you got to be able to be flexible with those shifts. You know what I mean? Okay? Because when we got together over 50 years ago, or really saw each other 50 years ago, my attraction to her has shifted in so many different directions, and we have grown in those areas. And that person that I was attracted to then, I really love now. I mean, it's just deep rooted within my soul, and I just love this girl. I just love this girl. So you have to think about that, because let me tell you something.
Tell us, honey. Tell us.
Since we're talking about relationships, a lot of couples don't realize that they have found gold in the making, or a rough diamond. And because they're not able to work with that person through the process of growing and changing and developing, evolving, they don't have the patience to go the length with that person.
Mm-hmm.
So they like, we no match, or we're not together, whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to hang in there, you know. Sooner or later, you're going to get a little of the roughness off the diamond, or a little of the crud out of the gold.
Yeah.
Hang in there. You may end up with what I got,
Yeah.
or one of what I got. You know what I mean? You know, so
It's so easy to give up.
It's too easy.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's just as easy as it is to walk to the altar, in the courthouse, in the church, to the priest. It is just as easy to go back to the courthouse, turn your backs on one another, sayonara, it's over, I'm out of here, next please, because that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're looking for the next person.
yeah,
But how many people are you going to have to go through to get to your person?
yeah,
Your person. And more often than not, honey, I think the person isn't out there.
yeah,
The person is here. We have to really work on ourselves.
Well, that person that they saw was the mirror to bring out what's in there.
You talking?
Yeah, because you're looking at your mate, but you can't see yourself,
Yeah.
and your mate is bringing out what's in you that needs to grow and develop and mature, the man up, the woman up, or whatever the case is. And if you are strong enough to deal with what you see, you can hang in there and become what you ought to be.
That's something. That's
Yeah.
something. Because we attract our lessons we are in need of learning
Mm-hmm.
through people, through situations, circumstances. We attract them in some way. And when we get those lessons, we don't like them. When those lessons show up in the form of people,
Yeah.
we don't like them. We
Yeah.
want to throw them away. We want to toss them. But, you have to be willing to work with what you have and work through what you
Yeah.
have.
Yeah, You don't look in the mirror much and say,
Yeah.
I don't like that person I'm looking at. I can't stand that person I'm looking. You don't look in the mirror and do that. You look in the mirror and try to fix this, and
Yeah.
fix that,
Yeah.
put on this, cover up this. That's what you look in the mirror at. But what do you actually look at, or what can you look at to show you flaws? Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
So what do we look at to show our flaws? Somebody else?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cause you show me up.
Mm-hmm.
When my stuff shows up, I see it in you. So I don't get to point fingers at him and say, oh, I don't like the way you do this, or the way you say this, or
Oh yeah.
did we try?
Yeah.
So we're in the right spot. Okay, we're still here. The camera just dropped, so we're putting it back, and we're keeping the conversation going. So here we go. Here we go.
I better keep my hands off the tape.
Yeah. So yeah, we really have to look at
People, relationships.
how that other person is showing me. How are you showing me? If I get upset about something, and I flare off at Gary, it's not him. I have to ask myself. So what touched a nerve in me? What bothered me? What stirred me up by what was said? Because I know that no matter what is said, no matter what is done, I know this man loves me.
Mm-hmm.
I know that without question. I know it beyond a shadow of a doubt. I know there's my thunder, y'all. I asked for it and he gave me some. But yeah, I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that this man loves me. He has proven his staying power love for me over time. So when something shows up that hurts me, I don't take offense that he's attacking or shooting at me. I ask myself, so why did that touch a nerve? Why did that irritate? Why did that bother me? And then we can have a conversation about it, you know?
Yeah. Here's something you may want to do. If you have a backyard and you're not tending your backyard as you should, cultivating it, cutting the grass or whatever the case may be, just maybe miss cutting your grass for maybe a week or two, and you watch what grows in there. Now you may ask yourself this: did I plant that there? I thought I had good soil in that grass. Why is this popping up? And why is that popping up?
Because you didn't put it there.
Yeah. Why is this here? And why is that there? And all of a sudden you find weeds and bushes and shrubs and stuff start to grow up in your nice, well manicured lawn. Well, here's the key to that. This body is nothing but dirt, and it's full of a lot of polluted, toxic stuff. Okay? And if you don't have somebody to help cultivate that, it'll just grow wild, unattended, unnourished, or whatever the case may be. So that's why people are in our lives. That's why we have relationships, to keep us in check.
Yeah.
If you don't have that person in your life, check this out. You may be driving your car down the road, minding your own business, listening to your music, your sermon or your text or whatever, and all of a sudden you get to a four-way stop sign. You get there first, but all of a sudden somebody gets there in one of the other corners of the stop sign, and you both begin to pull off at the same time, but you go, I got there first. I was there first. Why couldn't they wait on me? Well, why did you get angry?
They didn't make you angry.
Yeah, they weren't driving your car. Why did you get angry? That person that's in the other car at the other side of the stop sign, are they controlling you? What they're bringing out, in other words, is you already had anger there, and they just brought it out. Someone just showed up to cause that anger to come up so you can deal with it. They went on about their business, you went on about yours, but you still upset, you still angry. That's all.
Yeah.
That's the way it is in relationships. When things come up, you gotta be able to say, now why did that come up?
Yeah.
It's stuff that's unattended. That's just growing in your life. You don't know that. You think you're the nicest person, but sometimes all it takes is, in relationship, somebody just hit the right button. Or a button.
Yeah.
And you just go off and you don't love me. You're always picking on me. You're picking on yourself. You really are picking on yourself, and somebody in your life just brought it up and brought it out. That's all. That's what it's all about when it comes to relationships. We done seen it time and time and time and time. And so what you have to do in the midst of the hurt, confusion, sit down, let's talk about it.
Yeah. Can we talk?
Yeah, what was that all about? Get some ice cream, some coffee, and sit across from the table and just talk about it.
Especially when you know that person means you no harm.
Yes.
Means you no harm. Because you know what? When I hurt Gary, who am I hurting more?
Right.
Barbara. And I ain't hurting Barbara and ain't letting nobody else hurt her. So I know that when he does or says something that really touches me in a place, it's something I have to deal with because he didn't do that to hurt me.
Yeah. There's a passage in the Bible that I love that I build our relationship off of, and it says, "Husband, love your wives as yourself."
Who didn't like that? Oh, we gonna get this word out anyway.
Yeah. You need to hear this one. All right. Push forward so you can go back there. Okay. Back to the passage.
All right. Yeah.
Maybe humidity or something.
So I'll hold it.
So, husband, Love your wives as you love yourself. What man goes around beating up his own self, mistreating his own self? Only a sick man.
Yeah.
A man who has issues, a man who has problems with himself. That's the kind of person that goes around and beat up himself or abuse other folks because he don't like himself.
Yeah.
But if you love yourself, I mean, I take care of myself. I put lotion on myself,
Yeah.
cream,
Yeah.
cologne, deodorant.
Yeah.
I take care of myself because I love myself. So if I love myself, I'm going to treat my wife with the same respect. I'm going to love her. I'm not going to abuse her, physical, emotionally, in no kind of way. I'm going to take advantage of her, you know. So, but it all deals within. It all comes within. How you feel about yourself as a human being, as a man. So love your wife as you love yourself. If you love yourself, you're going to take care of your wife.
Yeah.
You should, at least.
Really.
Mm-hmm.
Again, this is Barbara and Gary Williams. I am a personal growth and relationship counselor, coach, and consultant. And you can find more information about me, who I am, who I help and serve at barbaraannwilliams.com. And from time to time, Gary and I just come in because we work with relationships and we work with personal growth. Personal growth, because if we aren't growing as individuals, then our relationship certainly isn't going to grow.
Yeah.
So we're here to support you in that endeavor. So we hope that we've shared something, said something that's been helpful, encouraging, inspiring for you and your personal growth as well as your relationship growth. Anything else, honey?
That's it.
That's a wrap. Until the next time.
Peace out.
Yeah. Bye-bye.